Hello, hello.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm doing swell, thank you. How are you?
Good.
Good, good.
Today was Friday, which is car picnic day that we started when I had a different car, and now I have a new car. And my daughter likes those snowball things with all the coconut on the outside. And today's Joey's breakfast of choice was cheese puffs. I was like, if you wipe those fingers on my seats, I will come after you.
Did you get seat covers?
No.
Oh. Well, that
No,
was like a no.
no, it's really nice the way it looks right now.
Okay.
I do need floor mats. I wrote the dealership because all it has is like plastic on the bottom and says this needs to be removed by the dealership. So I don't know if I just didn't get floor mats with my car or if I forgot them.
No, typically, and this is the part that frustrates me the most about dealerships. Typically, you have to negotiate for floor mats.
The rest of the Jeep was so souped up, you would assume it came with floor mats. But it wasn't like a Jeep dealership. It was like a regular. You would think that whatever it came with, it would leave with.
No, I mean car dealerships in general. The floor mats are always every single time I've ever bought a car. It's either been, would you like the optional floor mats, or hey, we're doing you a huge favor by throwing these floor mats in for you.
It is kind of because the ones that I need are like $200.
Yeah. Yeah. So they don't have like a knockoff you can get on Amazon or anything that's comparable?
Those are the knockoff ones.
Okay.
You want good. I don't want floor mats. I want a floor liner, the ones that go all the way up. Because
Okay.
it's dirty in there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take it out on Sunday. My friend Lizzie keeps telling me about one of the roads over here that's like for Jeep people.
Okay.
Four-wheeling and stuff. And I'll take you down to the water. So I think I'm going to do that this weekend when I have some time.
That'll be cool. That'll be really cool.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, you're having a lot of fun with that Jeep. I think that's awesome.
I am.
That's great.
It's weird when it becomes a commuter car, but
I know, right? You have to get it. I'm thinking about, so I picked up a side gig. I'm going to start delivering Uber Eats.
oh, nice. You'll be good at that.
Thank you. I think I'm going to try and save up to buy like a little beater car to just use that for driving around for like, because like when we go back to the office, I was looking at it, like my car now is a 2016 that we bought brand new with 0 miles and it has 82,000 miles on it. And that's with 1 year of not driving it at all, basically. So yeah. Our job puts a lot of miles on our car just based on where we are now. Because when you and I started this, we both lived in Modesto and our studio was in Modesto. And then all of a sudden we just kept getting further away.
Yeah. Yeah. It probably takes you just as long to get to work as it takes me, maybe.
Honestly, driveway to driveway, I'm 22 miles.
Oh, that's not that bad.
It's not bad. And in the morning, it's not bad.
It takes me an hour.
But it's just one of those things where, like, when you do the math and you realize you're putting 250 miles on your car every week just going to work and back and nothing else, that's where you're like, oh.
Yeah.
So my phone keeps tilting on me on my little tripod here.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah. I'll be talking and then all of a sudden it'll be like, wah.
It's going to be gorgeous out. It's going to be gorgeous this weekend. Are you going to do, I'm going to pack a little picnic.
And I got to take it easy this weekend. I have to take it easy this weekend.
Why?
I injured my abdominal muscles.
How'd you do that?
I was playing disc golf. Hey, athletes have to take care of their body. And sometimes when you're really grinding it at both ends, an injury happens. And you don't want it to happen, but you roll with it.
Aloha, Victor. He's still in Hawaii. Whatever.
What a jerk. You know what? Hey, Victor.
Keep talking about your super injury because I'll have something. You know how BuzzFeed has those like clickbaits?
Yeah.
Where you buy, 30 things on Amazon that you need.
Yeah.
I got something that'll help you with your abs too.
Okay. So first of all, we're going to start with Victor. You can just go ahead and stop with the alohas. You're in Hawaii and we're not. Dude, you're a jerk. I can't see any other comments right now. I'm sure there's going to be someone that goes back. I hope you're having a great time. Hawaii is beautiful. No, I was disc golfing yesterday with my son. And, well, he wasn't playing. He was just walking along with me because he gets bored. But I was on like my second or third basket. And I go, like, if you ever go out, Madden, if you ever come out and just watch, and I know we make fun, but if you ever come out and just watch, when you tee off, there's a whole process where you step up and then you reach back as far as you can, and then you fling across as hard as you can. And so your core does this whole thing where it tightens and goes back to the left and then flings all the way to the right as quick as you can. And the top part.
I know those discs are so heavy.
It's not. I know. Almost 175 kilograms. But the top part of my abs, like I felt it yesterday. I felt like a horizontal tear across the top part of my abs, and I thought, okay, maybe I just strained it. So I walked to the next tee pad and I did a really light throw, and I almost fell over. And I looked at my kid. I'm like, dude, we got to go home. Like, I just can't go anymore. And so, like, today it's sore. But anyway.
Okay, so hold on. I have an Amazon get it and an Amazon don't get it. Hold on.
Okay. And you know what I want to get on Amazon too is, have you seen those ice makers, the silicone ice makers that they come in, like, it's like a cup. So you fill the cup up, and then when you're done, like, you squeeze the cup and you pour the ice out. I need to get me one of those.
Okay, so these are both on the these are both on the same BuzzFeed things you have to get for your house.
What was nuh-uh? What are you saying nuh-uh to?
That no, I haven't seen those cups with the ice.
Oh, okay.
So this is one. So this is a rubber, like.
It's like a squeegee, no?
Yeah, for hair, for like animal hair.
What?
It's supposed to pull all the animal hair like off your couch.
Or it's a hair rake.
So anyways, I got it for the stairs because the cat hair gets stuck like in between the corner of the stairs. Don't buy that when you see that on the feed list.
Check with an apartment complex if you're still friends, because they have those carpet rakes. They know exactly which ones to get.
Okay. Yeah, that one, unless I'm doing it wrong, that one's not working. But this is awesome. So this is Dr. Teal's Foaming Soothe Epsom. So this will take a bath with this at night. Do you have a bathtub?
Yeah.
And it'll soothe your abs and your aching muscles. And it helps you go to sleep, dude. I think this only cost me like $7. I could be wrong. But I used it the other night, and it's awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm not opposed.
Get you some of that.
I got to go. I need to go back to San Francisco so I can go to the Castro Fountain for my butterscotch drink, and so I can go to Lush and get some more fancy soaps and bath bombs.
Yeah, you need some bath bombs. So last year for my 40th birthday, Joe's girlfriend bought me a bunch of bath bombs. And there was one that was like a unicorn. Cindy says they sell this at Target.
Okay.
And there was one that was like a unicorn bath bomb that was blue, and it turned my whole bath blue and purple. And I'm like, this did it on purpose. And her and I are good friends now. And I was like, that last bath bomb I used, did you do that on purpose? She's all no. And I'm like, I don't believe you.
My kids got a bath bomb for Eastmas, which was the Easter Christmas that my mom put together for them because of COVID. They finally went up around Easter.
Oh yeah.
And they came home with some baby Yoda bath bombs. And my kids don't do bath bombs, or I mean, they do, but they don't really care. So like I stared at it for about a week waiting for my kid to use it. And when he didn't use it, I'm like, I'm going to use it. We're going to do this.
That's what men do with candy bars that women buy.
No, I wait. I don't even wait. We've talked about this before. I've got a very clear rule, and I let the person that I'm hanging out with now know too. When you come in my home, if you bring ice cream, or if you bring leftovers, or if you bring candy bars, you got 24 hours, girl, unless you specifically say this ice cream is going to be eaten over the next couple of days. Like she brought in this avocado chocolate ice cream, right? You wouldn't think it would taste good. It's delicious. 3 days later, it's still there. Guess what's mine now?
You're not going to do that. You're going to wait until you guys are in a comfortable relationship before you eat her ice cream, huh?
Oh, no, I already did.
You're the worst.
Twice.
You know who's the worst? Mom and Madden. She'll keep a candy bar in the freezer for weeks. And then as soon as one of us eats it, I was going to have that tonight. No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Breakfast at
Joey, we get the drumsticks. So Joey likes the caramel filling. I like the chocolate on the chocolate, and Layla likes the vanilla on the chocolate. Well, usually it's like 2 apiece, right? So finally Joe was like, sorry, Layla, I'm out of the caramel, and if you ain't gonna eat yours, like, it's going down tonight. I'm eating that vanilla one.
Breakfast at Perco's a week ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's vegan. 2 days later, though, that leftover breakfast was mine.
What does she get at Perco's that's vegan? Just hash browns?
No, it's some weird, can you do this, 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 and this, and put it in this?
What's that like to go out with a vegan? Because I've only hung out with my ex-husband, but it's been in like Portland and in Vegas where it's like specific vegan restaurants.
Okay. So here's where we're at on that. It's actually pretty easy because she's very flexible as far as like where she's willing to go and what she's willing to have, right? She's a vegan, but she's not like hardcore, like you don't know she's vegan with.
Okay, so like if she'll go somewhere and get French fries, even if they're fried in animal fat.
No, but she won't make a big deal out of it.
Okay.
So like where's your girl Tiffany Tidewater? She hasn't been on here in a while.
She hasn't been in for a minute. Yeah, she's our go-to vegan. That's weird. We need to write her.
So if Tiffany were here, like if you were to compare the two, with Tiffany, you know she's vegan within the first 60 seconds. And with this one, you know she's vegan if it comes up when you're ordering and there's no vegan options.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in that regard, and so
you know he's vegan. But so there is this, if you ever want to get her some pizza, my ex-husband doesn't like it, but I thought it was good. If you ever want to get her some pizza, there was one that my friend accidentally bought that was vegan. The brand is Daiya, Daiya. And he got like a margarita pizza because it was gluten-free, not realizing that everything on it was vegan. And it was really good. And I remember him going, well, I'm going to eat it anyway. And I'm like, I'm not. If it's gross, I'm not eating it, right? But it was really good. So you can get some good stuff that you guys can share too. And then when I went to Vegas with Joe and we went to like this burrito place, I had a burrito. He had a vegan burrito, not me. But I ate some and it was really good.
Yeah, it's you know, it's one of those things, it's one of those discussions where it's like, hey, that looks really cool. That's not going to be me.
Yeah, I have to have a real pizza. The only reason I even tried that Daiya one is because I was being polite.
You bring up a really good point though. And I don't think, I get really mad when people are like, hey, what's the best kind of pizza? And someone's like, any kind of pizza, cold, hot, old, new, whatever. No.
I don't eat cold pizza.
And there are specific pizzas that just aren't good. And if I get one of those pizzas, if I spend United States dollars on a pizza and it's a terrible pizza, I don't just eat it because it's pizza.
Yeah,
I throw it away.
And I don't eat barbecue chicken. I don't want barbecue sauce on my pizza. Keep it off my pizza. Like how you feel about pineapple, I feel that way about barbecue sauce. I don't want it on my pizza. Get it away.
And you know what? Because you let me feel the way that I feel about pineapple, I'm going to give you barbecue sauce.
Thank you. Blech. On my pizza?
What about creamy garlic white sauce though?
What?
What about the creamy garlic white sauce?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, all day.
All day.
Everybody needs to work at a pizza place once in their life. I've worked at Round Table, I worked at Domino's, and I worked at the Newcastle Pizza Company.
I worked at Little Caesars.
Okay.
And you know what I got busted for? People had to return pizzas all the time because black olives on the little receipt is B-O and onions is O. You know how many people got food delivered when you're expecting black olives and you get onions on your pizza? That was me. Sorry. Like the third pizza that night, the manager comes up and goes, hey, if I'm ordering mushrooms, black olives, what? And I go, she's like, and immediately figured out who was doing it. My bad.
So when I worked at the Newcastle Pizza Company, that was a take and bake, but we had a little oven in the back. And I would make these creamy white sauce garlic pizzas that had the garlic sauce and it had mounds of cheese. And then I personally like pickled artichoke hearts. And so I had artichoke hearts on it and I had sausage on it and pepperoni on it and I like olives. And you put this thing, we had this little toaster oven for these little personal pizzas. And 100% of the time, the back area would fill up with smoke because we'd load these pizzas up with so much stuff and it would fall off and start to, burn on the burners.
I didn't work at Little Caesars long enough for them to let me experiment with anything.
Oh, we got to do a show.
My sister was at Mountain Mike's for years, though.
She knows.
Years, she knows. Yeah.
We got to do a show where we have people that have worked in like at major food companies, like chains, that call up with what they did in the back. Because when I worked at Burger King, I did Burger King for like 6 years, right? My go-to was a Whopper with like mounds of onions and cheese and mustard and nothing else. And I made that every single morning when I got there, and it was so good. And I fooled myself into believing that it was healthy because of how many onions I used.
Yeah, I love the like different things people make for themselves. We need to do that a whole show, like baristas that make their own little cookies and everything.
When we go back to the studio, that's going to be our first in-studio thing, I think, is like, now that we're open back up, what do you get on the side that nobody knows about?
Oh, yeah.
Like at Burger King, the one thing I got, okay, I don't know how you order this. I just made it in the kitchen, but they had the chicken tenders, you know, that were about 2-3 inches long. I would take a chicken tender and I would put a piece of bacon next to it and wrap it in a slice of cheese.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
So you were keto before it was cool.
Yes. And nobody gives me credit for that. And I've got an injury right now because I've been eating healthy and working out and nobody cares.
I was thinking about sushi the other day because I think I might be part of the problem. I didn't ever think of it this way. Do you believe, and I'm going to ask the sushi guy down here this question. Do you think that asking for extra wasabi at a sushi restaurant is like asking for barbecue sauce or ketchup at a steakhouse?
No.
Why not?
Because the wasabi is only adding, in my opinion, the wasabi is a little flavor, but mostly heat.
Yeah, but we think that as like the consumer. I wonder how the chef feels.
Well, okay, but on that same token, soy sauce and all of that other stuff you add to it is at the table already anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, sushi, I think with steak, like steak is no, that's not true because a lot of people are sodium free. You might be right. I might be trying to find too many angles.
I'm going to ask. I think the next time I'm at the sushi place, I'm going to ask. Because whenever I ask for extra wasabi, I can't tell if they're frustrated because I want something extra, or if he's like, I just put all this work into that sushi, and now you're going to mask it with a bunch of wasabi.
I wonder
at a steakhouse.
I wonder where is my phone? My other phone, not this phone, but my other phone. It's right here. The question now is, does it have a charge? And the answer is yes, it does. We're going to do something here. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to take you along that ride with me like that. But we are going to call. We're going to call Sushi Nakazawa and ask.
Okay, ask him.
All right. 1-212-924-2212. Call. Oh, my phone just died.
Oh, how about
come here, buddy?
Overtime here. How about on Monday we have the answer to the question?
Want to call Monday? Okay. Hey, Sean,
yeah.
Never mind. You're fine.
If I don't see the sushi dude this weekend, if I see the sushi dude this weekend, I'll get it on video. I'll ask him on video, and if not, we'll call somebody on Monday.
See, I want to be there to ask him too.
I know, but we need.
Okay, that's fine.
But how many sushi places are open right now?
That's why I was calling one. I was calling one in New York.
Oh, that was smart. I was wondering, I was like, where? I've never heard of the sushi place. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I was calling Sushi Nakazawa on 23 Commerce Street in New York, New York.
In New York, okay. All right. So if I don't
Uber over there.
Yeah, if I don't see this dude this weekend, we'll call.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Bye. We'll see you Monday. Bye.
Bye guys.